siblings, friends, and third graders. It is so good to see you on such a joyful occasion. This morning, the fourth grade will show you some of what they've learned at Hillman Brown Academy about the first book of the Torah, Sefer Bereshit. We will show you this through skits and songs and the artwork that is displayed in this room and in other places in the school. And when you go to the cafeteria, you'll be able to read why each child loves learning Torah, the stories of our people, the source of our laws, and the guide to an ethical and fulfilling Jewish life. It has been wonderful teaching your children this year, teaching them Torah especially. I've had the pleasure of introducing them to Torah trope and Torah grammar, and I have marveled at their interesting questions and insightful comments. Thank you so much for all the support that you have given us this year.
Good morning, everybody. I just want to remind you to really take some time to look at all of the artwork and the writing work that's up in here in front of the gym and in the lunchroom. The students have worked so hard preparing for the performance you're going to see, learning their parts, learning the songs, practicing their trope. But they've also really done a lot of deep thinking and a lot of writing to express their thoughts as well. They've got poems they wrote in English, they have reflections on what they've learned about Torah, and they have in Hebrew, and then they have Hebrew writing out front as well with these very cute pictures of their, their faces and their costumes, all about the characters they're playing in the siyum. So this is really, it's not just about singing and dancing up here. There's a lot of deep thinking and a lot of learning that goes into a program like this. And I just want to really recognize Terry and all of the amazing work she does with the children.
So it's a challenging, long program. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy an exciting fourth grade version of Sefer Bereshit, the book of Genesis.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, the Shema, and Hativ. right and wrong. By studying Torah, we can also learn about our responsibilities to God and each other. But sometimes people make mistakes.
I brought my very best lamb to... It all happened like this. I brought my very best lamb to be sacrificed to Hashem. I wanted to thank God for what a good year we had. Then my brother Kain said, Hevel, Odna Atani Havo. Hey Hevel, I'm coming too. I'll just bring some of this leftover grain. Aval Kain, Anak Chayavim Lahaviach Tov LaHashem. Al Ti'atzon. But Kain, we have to bring our very best to God. Don't be so lazy. So we get to the altar and offer our sacrifices. I'll offer my roasted lamb and Kain his simple grains. Guess what? God doesn't accept Kain's sacrifice, but loves mine. So what does Kain do? He picks up a rock and kills me. I became the first murder victim. Kain can be such a hothead.
Kain,
Where is my brother? How should I know? Am I my brother's keeper?
You are talking to the Creator. I know what happened. For your sin, you are destined always to wander the face of the earth.
Parshat Noah.
Hayamim shel Noah ha'anashim ba'olam hayura'im me'od. Adonai amar shehem yashmid et kol shevara et asher et Noah ha'ashisadim. Noah was in his generation a righteous and innocent man. Rag, now let's have a lehan tzigatatzmi. Shmi Rav Shlomo ben Yitzchak, Rashi Bekitzor, Nolati Livnei Kimat Shamin Shanim, Ratziti Lihiot in Kitadal, Lechagigatzim Sefer Bereshit Shalahem, Kimhem Lamdu et Perishim Shali. You see, I have written commentary on just about every verse in the Torah. So let's talk about Noah. Some sages tell us that compared to his generation, he was righteous. Others say that if Noah had lived in the generation of, say, Abraham, he would not have been considered very righteous. Righteous man was from Shama Ko. Zehaya Ko Adonai.
Avram, are you listening?
Ken, Ani Makshim. Yes, Lord, I'm listening.
Get yourself out of this country. Leave your land, your birthplace, and your father's house, and go to the land which I will show you.
Ani lo mavi, la'ana nisarich la'lecha. Where am I supposed to go?
Just go where God tells us and don't ask so many questions.
Hu Amar, Lo La Lo, Yimbeno, Al Har Hamaria, Ulihamivo Tel Adonai.
Abraham, I have a test for you. Take your son, your only son, the one you love, and go to the land of Moriah. Offer him there as a sacrifice on one of the mountains which I show you.
That's right, everybody. Abba and I went straight up to Har Moriah, where I asked him, Abba, where's the sacrifice? He just told me that God would show us. I was puzzled, especially when Abba tied me up on the altar. But in the end, we sacrificed a ram that was caught in the bushes. So here I am, and you see everything turned out okay.
God gave Abraham 10 tests to pass. For example, he had to leave his homeland and his family, then leave Canaan because of the famine. Be circumcised and send away his second wife Hagar. Like Abraham Avinu, we will be tested many times by God throughout our lives.
I'm worried about my son Yitzhak. I have a mission for you. I do not want him to marry a woman from Canaan. Take 10 camels and travel up to the land where my family lives and bring back a wife for Yitzhak. If the woman wants Yitzhak to go there, the answer is no. Bring her here.
This is Parshat Vayesara.
Vayediyu, Vayesara, 100 shana, 20 shana, ושבע שנים, שני חיי שרה, ותמת שרה, בקריית ארבע, היא חברון בארץ כנען, ויבוא אברהם, לספוד לשרה, ולפקותה. Boker Tov, Eliezer, Bo Eli. I'm worried about my son Yitzhak. I have a mission for you. Take 10 camels and travel up to the land where my family lives and bring back a wife for Yitzhak. If the woman wants Yitzhak to go there, the answer is no. By the way, don't take a woman from Canaan. Bring her here.
Where am I? Haran Hagati. I made it. Now what do I do? Please help me, God of Abraham. Wait, I've got a plan. I will make a test. The first girl who says to me as I sit by the well, "Here, drink, and I will also pour water for your camels," is to be the wife of Yitzhak. This way, I will know that she's a kind person, respects her elders, and is gentle to animals. That's the type of girl my master's son needs. Oh, pardon me. I've been on the road with 10 camels for I don't even know how long. Let me pour you some water. Here, drink, and I'll also draw water for your camels.
And Yitzchak married Rivka. And Rivka couldn't have children for a while, so they prayed to God. And Rivka became pregnant. Twins! And the children struggled within her. So she asked the Lord,
God, could you please tell me what's happening? I feel like there's a boxing match going on inside me.
Rivka, you are going to have twins. 2 nations are in your womb.
Robert, Sissy, no. All I wanted was to have a little baby. You're giving me 2 nations to carry around? Don't you think you got a little carried away?
Relax, Rivka. There's more to the prediction. Once the peoples are separated from you, one nation will be stronger than the other, and the elder will serve the younger.
No, do hotel me, Asa, Yaakov. Hem gone blue, Asa Havachor, Haya Ish Sadeh, Ish Said. Yaakov Hasayer, Haya Ish Tam. Moshe V'Holibro Edson.
I'm starving. Give me some of that red soup. I'm dying of hunger. The birth rate isn't important to me.
יום אחד רבקה שמעה אותו אומר לעשו להכין לו מתנים כדי לברך את עשו לפני שהוא ימות. Go out there and bring me some good food. After you've done that, I shall bless you.
Bless me? Gee, that means I get to be the leader of our family.
Come, my son. Quickly, Rivka gave Yaakov Esau's clothes, goatskins for his neck and hands, and food to bring to his dying father. Come, my son. Ata Yaakov or Esau? Are you Yaakov or Esau? My son, and I shall bless you. Tidkara v'lai, v'ni v'avarechecha.
Oh
asma'od sheYaakov kibel et Abraham. Hu rotza loho regoto. Esau was quite angry at his brother for stealing the birthright. In fact, he was so angry that Esau wanted to kill Yaakov. To protect their son, Yitzchak and Rivka advised him to leave Canaan and go visit his uncle Laban in Haran.
For you will still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not.
Yaakov nosar Canaan levaker et dodo Laban b'Haran. As Yaakov slept in a place he later called Beit El, he dreamt of angels going up and down a ladder that reached to God.
You see, God arranged things so that the guardian angels of Canaan protected Yaakov and his homeland, and different guardian angels from Haran protected Yaakov in Haran, where his uncle Laban lives. We must try to remember that what God always watches over us. No matter where we are never alone.
One day, I was drawing water for my sheep on a well in the ashes of Haran when Yaakov met me, Rachel, the daughter of Laban. We fell instantly in love. My father tried to trick Yaakov into marrying my older sister Leah, he ended up having to work 14 years to marry me. And I was worth it. My father also tried to trick Yaakov out of his wages, but my husband outsmarted him and left Haran a wealthy man.
Yaakov had 4 wives. Altogether he had 11 sons and 1 daughter. They were After 20 years in Haran, Yaakov packed up his family, servants, cattle, and sheep, and they all headed for Canaan. But there was a problem. Yaakov thought that his brother Esau still wanted to kill him for stealing the birthright. Yaakov shalach anashim leEsau. Ha'anashim chazur v'amru, lo she'esav ba imar ba me'o ish. Arba me'ot anashim. Arba me'ot anashim. Yaakov pachad me'ot. I guess my brother's still a little angry. What shall I do? I have it. First I'll divide my camp into 2, so if one camp is attacked, the other can escape. Also, I'll give Esau gifts to soften him up. Finally, I will pray to God for help. O God of Abraham and Yitzhak, deliver me from Esau. Please don't let him hurt me or my family. Bevakasha, Adonai liskor et habrit shebanai hiyu rabim kochavei et hashamayim.
When you're scared,
forever. Yaakov remained alone to sleep. By Lila, לפני שיעקב נפגש עם עשיו, בא איש להילחם בו. האיש היה מלאך אדוני.
Misha, who goes there? Ani Malach Esav, it's me, the angel of Esav. Yaakov, just throw the match. No way, I'm going for the goal. Ow, ow! Yaakov, let go of me. You win. I give up. I see that even though I hurt your thigh, I cannot hurt your spirit. I shall give you a new name. It shall be Israel, for you have struggled with God and have been left with a stronger faith. Zarita im Elohim ve'im ha'anashim ve'tulchal.
וישב יעקב בארץ מגורי אביו, בארץ כנען.
Eila toda Yaakov, Yosef, ben 17 שנה, היה רואה את אחיו בצאן, והוא נער את בני בלהה, ואת בני זלפן, נשי אביו, ויבא יוסף, את זיוותם רעה אל אביהם, בישראל.
When Yosef was only 17 years old, Yaakov sent him to supervise his older brothers as they tended the sheep.
אני רוצה לספר לכם על חלום
Nobody wants to hear your dreams, Yosef.
Maybe the Ishmaelites would like to hear.
Well, anyway, here's my dream. The sun, the moon, and 11 stars all bow down to me.
Are we your mother and father and brothers to bow low before you? אנחנו משתחווים לך?
Now Abba loved Yosef more than all of us children because he was the son of his old age. So he made him a katona basim, a beautiful striped coat.
We saw that our father loved Yosef more than all of us combined.
Yosef got the coat. It just wasn't fair. He went around talking about his dreams and Dad believed him. We were really jealous.
We were more than jealous. We were angry. We came to hate Yosef. In fact, we could barely stand to talk to him.
Shimon, Levi, Israeli, Ish Nachashim v'Akrabim Pam, Israeli.
האחים של יוסף הוציאו אותו מהבית. ומכרו אותו לסוחרים ממדיין. המדיונים מכרו אותו לישמעאל. שמכרו אותו לפוטיפר, שר בארץ מצרים. אחרי כן האחים טבלו לשנות הפסים בדם של עץ. ואמרו ליעקב שהיה רעה אכלה אותו.
היה רעה אכלה אותו.
יעקב התאבל בנו ימים רבים.
This should teach all you parents and teachers out there a lesson. Never favor one child over another. It can cause jealousy and hatred.
Parashat Miketz.
Vayehi Miketz Shnatayim Yamim U'Paro Balak Vehineh Omet HaYeor Vehineh Min HaYeor Alo Sheva Baruch Yevot Mareh Uvriyo Sak Vatirena Va'ahu.
Pharaoh had strange dreams at night. He woke up confused and panicked and frightened. Would anyone explain them right?
Joseph was called to the front. Pharaoh spoke to him in a complimentary tone. As interpreter of your dreams, you are known. But Joseph answered,
God alone knows the meanings, and He uses me to make them known. Yehiyu b'Mitzrayim sheva shanim tovot, ve'achar kach sheva shanim shel ra'ad. Par'ah, ata tzarich lishmor ochel v'shanim hatovot, kedei sheyeh ochel b'zman hara'ah.
Yosef Yadad Perush HaChalom. Yosef interprets Pharaoh's dreams correctly, so Pharaoh puts him in charge of the land. Yosef wears a gold chain around his neck and a fine new coat. He is 30 years old when he enters Pharaoh's service. Pharaoh gives him an Egyptian name, Safnat Paneah, and an Egyptian wife named Osnat.
Meanwhile, famine has spread to the land of Canaan, and Yaakov is forced to send his sons to Egypt to buy grain. He sends all of his sons except Benjamin.
Yosef הכיר את האחים שלו, אבל הם לא הכירו אותו.
Oh my gosh, it's my brothers. I need tzarich l'lomed etam davar chashuv. I've got to teach them a lesson. I have to show them how I felt when they